In fact, more news that's coming in right now. Prime Minister Modi attends the UP Investors Summit in Lucknow. The Prime Minister is to attend the groundbreaking ceremony at UP. That will be a ceremony, in fact, of 1,406 projects worth more than 80,000 crores, which will, in fact, be unveiled in Lucknow. Prime Minister Modi, of course, there in Lucknow at the moment. He has several programs there today in UP, and you can see there he is, of course, joined by UP Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath as well. In fact, earlier, before he was in fact departing from Delhi for Lucknow, Prime Minister Modi had tweeted, "Leaving for Lucknow, where I will take part in the groundbreaking ceremony at 3 of the UP Investors Summit. The foundation stone for various investment projects, in fact, will be laid, which will transform the lives of people in Uttar Pradesh." He said, in fact, that in the last 5 years, Uttar Pradesh has made numerous efforts to draw record investment in the state. These investments cover diverse sectors. The good business environment in the state augurs well for both investors and the local youth. So Prime Minister Modi there, of course, now having reached Lucknow, he will be attending the groundbreaking ceremony over there. Yogi Adityanath, the Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, is present over there, as well as Defence Minister Mr. Rajnath Singh, who is, of course, joining the Prime Minister as well. He, in fact, has reached the Indira Gandhi Pratishthan in Lucknow, where he is going to attend the groundbreaking ceremony at 3.0 of the UP Investors Summit. Later this afternoon at 1:45 p.m., Prime Minister Modi will reach the Paronak village in Kanpur, where he will accompany the President of India, Mr. Ramnath Kovind, who is also on a visit to the state of Uttar Pradesh. In fact, they will visit the Patri Mata Mandir as well. Thereafter at 2 p.m., the Prime Minister will visit the Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Bhavan, which will be followed by a visit to Milan Kendra at 2:15 p.m. this afternoon. The Kendra, in fact, is the ancestral house of the President of India and was donated for public use and converted to a community centre. Subsequently, both the President and the Prime Minister will attend a public function at Paronk village at 2:30 p.m. During the groundbreaking ceremony, which is to happen in a short while from now, the Prime Minister will lay the foundation stone of 1,406 projects worth 80,000 crore rupees. The projects encompass diverse sectors like agriculture and allied, IT and electronics, MSME, manufacturing, renewable energy, pharma, tourism, defense and aerospace, handloom and textiles. The ceremony will be attended by top industry leaders, in fact, of the country. Some of those, in fact, you can see on your screens right now as the Prime Minister goes around surveying some of those projects, in fact, which have been put out on display at the Indira Gandhi Pratishthan as well. He will, of course, throw open the UP Investors Summit as well, which was, in fact, held earlier as well, has been a feature of the UP governments as well. My colleague Samar Srivastav is now joining me live on this. Samar, give us more details about the projects that the Prime Minister will be unveiling today in Lucknow.
See, it's a massive update from Uttar Pradesh, because 80,000 crore project will be laid down today at the Indira Gandhi Pratishthan, where Prime Minister has already arrived with CM Yogi Adityanath, and you can expect more than 4,500 projects would be laid down here. It happened in 2018, it happened in 2019, and due to COVID, this ceremony thing was not being able to happen in the COVID times. But now, as COVID is no more in Uttar Pradesh, or slightly less in Uttar Pradesh, the ceremony is happening. As you can see, a lot of posters have been put up around that particular area. You can see that UP powering New India, trillion Arthvyavastha ki or aggressor. So these are the lines out here. If you'll see at that particular end, there is Audyogik Pariyojanaon ki groundbreaking ceremony 3.0. It is 3.0 because earlier it happened in, as I just said, 2018 and 2019. And this is massive because UP government is claiming that this is not just a groundbreaking ceremony, but it will also make way for more than 5 lakh employment opportunities for the youth of Uttar Pradesh. So this is going to be massive because be it Adani, be it other senior business tycoons have already arrived at this particular place, and Prime Minister has already visited that particular photo gallery area, and he will also interact with the tycoons, and they will have a photo session, after which Nand Gopal Nandi, UP Minister, and CM Yogi Adityanath will have a public address, and thereafter Prime Minister will address and will reach out to those businessmen who were not being able to arrive at this place, and will convey the message that Uttar Pradesh is now the best hotspot for the business, and you must invest in this particular state. And that is the reason many business tycoons, some senior names, some senior members have already arrived at this particular place. And what you are seeing in the visuals is the current scenario where Prime Minister is present after visiting the photo gallery, and there will be a photo session with the business tycoons, and then he will also interact with them, and thereafter he will reach to Kanpur Dehat in particular event with Prime Minister Rajnath Kovind.
Right. Samarth, as you were telling our viewers as well, as far as the UP Investor Summit is concerned, there was, of course, the groundbreaking ceremony in 2018, then in 2019 as well. And with every year, of course, because of COVID, it didn't happen in the past couple of years. But otherwise, with every passing year and every edition of the UP Investor Summit, the sort of bonanza that the Prime Minister and the government has been bringing to Lucknow has only grown.
Well, exactly. There are diverse range, be it IT, be it civil aviation, be it electronics. They have got a various types of things, because it is not just limited to the fish. I just spoke to Sanjay Nishad, the UP cabinet minister. He looks after the fishery department. So he just said that our business friend from the Barabanki has also arrived for the fishery department. So be it PWD, be it other departments, I'm also listening to one that a private mall is also going to set up in Lucknow. So various such opportunities are not just for the business purposes, but you can expect a lot of employment with these investments, because we have suffered a lot in COVID times, not just UP but entire India. And after that policy, that business has really collapsed in the state, and that is why now it has become very, very important for the investment policy to get the top business tycoons in the state and get the major portion of investment and also the employment for the youth.
Right. So the Prime Minister there, of course, now attending the groundbreaking ceremony at 3.0 of the UP Investor Summit. He is at the Indira Gandhi Pratishthan in Lucknow. As you saw, he surveyed some of those projects over there, diverse sectors which in fact were on display over there, and the sort of progress and achievements they've made as well. Samarth, my colleague, continues to be live with me from the very venue itself. Samarth, of course, various sectors have been making their inroads into Lucknow as well, business and bringing in business opportunities and businessmen and corporates, in fact, into Uttar Pradesh has been a big emphasis factor as far as the UP government is concerned, Samarth.
Well, obviously, I'll just want to take you to this particular portion, Paulini. You'll see another poster out here which clarifies, which in a way explains that the good governance brings a big difference. That's the message from the UP government, with the picture of CM Yogi Adityanath and Prime Minister Narendra Modi. And out here it is written Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. That this has been the tag given, and you can see the logo of UP government. And right here, Invest UP, Investment Promotion Facilities Agency of Government of Uttar Pradesh. And right below it, if you'll come at this particular portion, Paul, you will read. I will try to read it. Amongst the top 5 exporting states in India. So Uttar Pradesh has been the hub among the top 5 exporting states. That's a big thing. UP is making difference now. Number 2, second in ease of doing business ranking. So ease of doing business is one of the hot topics of Uttar Pradesh government since Yogi Adityanath enthroned as CM. Now you'll see 4 expressways operational. 4 expressways, that means Purvanchal Expressway, other expressway, Ganga Expressway will also be made, and many such lines are out here.
Absolutely.
In a way depicting what Uttar Pradesh is.
Absolutely. A big infrastructure push as well in order to attract businesses to Uttar Pradesh. Samarth Srivastav there reporting from Lucknow. Thank you so much for joining us, the Prime Minister there at the UP Investors Summit. We're slipping into a very